What's good, everybody? This is Wolfgang Peak, and you are now watching Wolfgang Lifestyle. Self-discipline and self-control are an aspect of inhibitory control. It is the ability to regulate one's emotions, thoughts, and behaviors in the face of your natural impulses. Self-discipline may also be known as willpower, your inner self, your inner spirit, or your higher self. Self-discipline and discipline in general has a bad connotation, but self-discipline is the highest form of self-love. If you do not have self-discipline, then you are too far behind the curve. You're more likely to get swept up in the temptations of the world, be it sex, money, drugs, and negative energy that you do not need in your spirit. Self-discipline is the drive that gets you out of bed in the morning when you know you need to get up, but your bed feels too comfortable. That voice in your head that tells you to get up when you know you should be getting up. Self-discipline is doing all the things that you know you need to be doing when they need to be done. Eating the proper meals, meal prepping, watching your calories, watching your carbs, watching your fat intake. Self-discipline is the driving force to achieve your goals, keeps you from drifting. In Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, he defines drifting as those who do little or no thinking for themselves. They are drifters. A drifter is one who permits himself to be influenced and controlled by circumstances outside of his own mind. Drifting is caused by your environments, bad habits, the way you've been raised, and your outlook on the world. Now, how these two things go together? Self-discipline is the control over your own mind, i.e., the thoughts you put in your head are the things you begin to manifest. The things you put into your subconscious become your reality. So basically, you create your own reality by the things you put in your mind and the things you do daily. Your constant habits become a cycle of hypnotic rhythm, and you can always change your reality depending on your mindset, your outlook, and your self-discipline. Self-discipline is what separates the wolves from the sheep. Self-discipline is what's going to drive you to complete your goals. Self-discipline is having a definite purpose, a reason, a drive, an ambition, things you need to be moving forward. I heard once in an interview that if we do not discipline our children, the world will, which is the truest statement. Undiscipline is the key to self-destruction. Let me say that one more time. Undiscipline is the key to self-destruction. Having that self-discipline is the key to prosperity. When you wake up in the morning, are you looking forward to completing your goals? Do you have the drive to want to accomplish great things? Or do you wake up and complain? Do you wake up and you're miserable? Are you waking up with no hope, no vision? You can always change your circumstances, but it's all about when, not how, but when. You can wake up today and decide to be different. Self-discipline and growth all come from breaking out of your comfort zone. A lot of people are too comfortable nowadays in the way they're living and the things they do. People are too scared to move away from home, move away from places they've been their whole lives, because they're scared to do anything different, because they're comfortable there. People hang around the same friends that don't add value and are negative to their life because they're comfortable. There is no growth in comfort. There is no growth in your comfort zone. Nature is the best example of this. You ever notice why the birds fly south for the winter? Survival. Survival. They can't survive in the cold climates. There's no food in those elements. So you have to move to survive. And a lot of things with self-discipline isn't just physical. It's mental. It's mental overall. Discipline will take you farther than motivation, because motivation runs out. Self-discipline is a mindset. It is a lifestyle. When you want to have the body that you dream of, self-discipline is going to make sure that you get to that gym, no matter how your schedule or your day looks. Self-discipline will make sure that you eat the foods you need to have in your body so that you can get the results that you want. Motivation might get you to the gym the first month, but what happens when that motivation runs out? Self-discipline will keep you in that gym. Self-discipline will make you make the decisions that help you grow. Self-discipline will have you reading those books on self-improvement, on finances, on generational wealth, on becoming a better person. Motivation will have you reading 2 or 3 chapters until you get bored of it. Then you're not reading that book anymore. Self-discipline is saving your finances, saving your money. Not buying those clothes, those shoes, those frivolous expenses just because you have it. Self-discipline is saving that money, investing that money in something better, paying off debts, improving your credit. Not trying to look flashy for other people who don't even care about you. Self-discipline will have you making more discerning judgments in the people you deal with, the friends that surround you, the energy they give off. Self-discipline will have you picking better partners in relationships, in your intimate life and in the business world. Self-discipline will keep you from making the wrong decisions based on she got a fat ass or she's pretty, because these are the things, these are impulses. These are your natural animal instincts. These are impulses that cause you to ignore the red flags that you see in people because you're moving with your emotions, not moving logically. That's why I said undisciplined is the key to self-destruction. You will destroy yourself because you lack the self-discipline. And the thing about having a definite purpose, a reason, an ambition, goals, these will keep you on track and deter you from making those decisions anyway, because you have too much to lose, because you know what you're working for, you know where you're headed in life. Those people who are not headed anywhere in life make the worst decisions. You ever wonder why when you go away from home for a while and then you come back home and you see the same people doing the same things? Undisciplined, no goals, no purpose. Yeah, you might have grew up together with these people, but you've grown apart, and you've grown and they haven't. There's nothing these people can do to add value to you. Your environment plays a very important role in the way you see things, in the way you look at life, your perspective on things. But the thing about it is, as you change your perspective, you get a whole new outlook on life. The view of the forest at the bottom of the mountain is a different view than when you're at the top of the mountain. There was a saying once that success and growth are like the Chinese bamboo tree. The bamboo tree can grow to conform to whatever space it is given. Meaning, if you plant that bamboo tree in a small flower pot in your office, it will only grow to the length of the pot and conform to the space available. But if you plant that same bamboo tree outside in a garden, in a forest or something like that, it can grow to great heights, which is a perfect example of you being in your comfort zone. You are confined to the flower pot in that office. There's not enough room or enough space or enough potential for you to grow. But as you break outside your comfort zone, get uncomfortable and plant your seeds in the fertile soil, in new experiences, you begin to grow, you begin to flourish, you get to reach new heights that you would never have seen inside of your comfort zone. Another example I like to use is, one of my favorite books is The Wealthy Gardener by John Soforic. I'll leave it in the description below. In The Wealthy Gardener, there's a chapter where he's talking to his son, and his son asks a question about why he has this acorn on his desk. The acorn resembles the potential. Within that acorn, there's the potential to become a great oak tree. But until that acorn is planted in the ground of the soil to become a great oak tree, all it is just potential. You have to put yourself in position, put yourself in the places, in the spaces, so that you can reach your highest potential. And even with that acorn planted in the ground, environmental elements could keep that acorn from growing to the heights that it needs to. The main point of these examples is what I'm trying to get is, what are you doing every day to become better? What are your goals? Do you even have goals? What are you trying to accomplish? And what needs to be done to achieve these things? At the start of the year in 2020, I would do 30-day challenges every day. Well, not every day. I would do 30-day challenges every month to make myself uncomfortable and put myself in a position where I have to work or adapt to stressful situations. So for 30 days, I was doing this thing where I was taking cold showers every day. Every day for 30 days. Putting myself under high stress early in the morning just to strengthen my mind, my mental capacity, being able to operate under such a stressful situation. And another month I was doing 100 push-ups a day. Now I still do these 100 push-ups every day, but at first I had to pick an exercise I did not like doing. Push-ups were that. But after a while, them 100 push-ups became easier. So then I had to pick another exercise where I didn't like to do, but I would do it for 30 days. I would do all these things for 30 days just to see the growth. So maybe 30 days I wouldn't drink I would only drink water for 30 days. No juices, no sodas, nothing like that. And all of these habits are still things I do to this day. The cold showers may have faded out, but still, I do these things daily because it's a discipline of trying to become the best version of myself. Dedicating 30 minutes to an hour of your day to read a book, to meditate, to just sit in silence, not look at your phone, or not be wrapped up in the negativity that's out there. These are all things that will increase your mental capacity and help you become better. Self-discipline is the key to achieving your goals and prosperity. Self-discipline is what separates the wolf from the sheep, because the majority of people you know and people around you do not have self-discipline. And it shows. It shows in the work ethic. It shows in the lifestyle. It shows in the choices. It shows in time. Because the things you do today, the choices you make today, the decisions you make today impact your future tomorrow. So having self-discipline, making the correct decisions will help you create the reality, create the world you want to live in. The work you put in when no one else is watching, the things you do when no one else can see you, the steps you take when nobody else believes in you, that is self-discipline. Because most people will not see your vision, but you have to see your vision before anyone else can see it. You have to believe in yourself before anybody else will believe in you. I've said it before, people don't respect talk, people respect results. So I'm gonna leave you with this. If you want to keep getting the same results, keep living in mediocrity, being a drifter, following the pack, not becoming the greatest version of yourself, then self-discipline isn't for you. But if you want to see change in your life, you want to see positivity and prosperity, if you want to achieve all your goals and break these generational curses, then self-discipline is the key.